in a circle. Yeah, if you make it a crime to try and immigrate, then obviously they're going to be criminals, and then you can call them criminals and say you don't want them to immigrate.
So do you think anyone...
That's stupid. That was just a stupid point. How you gonna say, make it illegal, make it legal, so it's not a crime? Okay, is that so? We say make murder legal, so murder is not a crime. Like what is the extent that we go? I know that's the extreme, but what is the extent that we go? Okay, make drinking for everybody legal, so when minors drink, it's not a crime. Like, you sound stupid.
In what aspect of American culture do women not have equal rights?
The fact that we don't have paid maternity leave, but we still have a culture that says that women should care for children, I think it's very sexist.
So you want to go...
Why is that sexist? Why is that sexist to be more traditional and stay home and take care of children? How the fuck is that sexist? That don't even make sense. People just be saying shit just to say shit.
It's the biological ticking of humans that women are the raisers of children?
That's biologically incorrect, sir.
Bro, I used to be like, when it came to abortion, I used to be like, nah, fuck abortion. But when it comes to, like, now more and more I'm starting to see some of you motherfuckers don't need to have kids. I'm sorry. Some of you motherfuckers don't need to have kids. Like, people like her don't need to have kids. Because when you say dumbass shit like that, it just shows you are not fit to be a mother. I'm sorry. What's poppin', YouTube? We back with another reaction video, you dig? I ain't gonna lie. Now, when I push, bruh, when I got rid of, you know how at the beginning of YouTube videos when somebody got ads on their shit, they do the ad and then the video pop up, bruh. When I tell you, when I seen this nigga, I knew this was gonna be a good one. Look at this nigga. I was like, oh shit, we got us one. We got us one. But hey, y'all know what to do. We're going to start this video. This is Feminist Triggered Instant Karma. Why am I reading like that? This is Feminist Triggered. I said triggered. I'm stupid. Y'all know what it is. Feminist Triggered Instant Karma.
What am I gaining?
What is your gain from all this?
I'm just talking to students and getting their opinions. I want to ask them questions. We're making videos.
What is your gain? Like, what are you?
It's my job.
Achieving from this?
Money. We literally all know why. That's fine if you know, but can you tell me why if you know it all?
No, you already know. Don't worry.
You can't really accuse people.
You literally already know. No, I'm not accusing you. We know. It's a fact.
Then tell me one. Tell me a fact.
I don't have to because you already know, sis. You get paid to do this?
Yes.
By who, can I ask? Like, who wants you to be doing this? Oh my god, it's a scam. She's like running a scam. Do you enjoy doing this?
I do.
Don't you have a degree from Kent?
I do.
And this is what you choose to do with it?
Yes. Thank you. What do you think about that? Do you think leftists are a little deranged in public when they see someone they don't like?
Obviously, all the time. You just see them lose their mind. I've watched them lose their mind on you.
Did I do anything wrong? Did I do anything wrong? Was I disrespectful at all? Tell me if I was so I can...
No, not at all.
You ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Sometimes when you just walk up to somebody with a camera or a mic and just like, oh, let me ask you a question, people like, hold on, bro, what is you asking me questions for? Like, what is your motive? Like, people think you got motives. You just come up to them with a microphone, camera. Here, can I ask you some questions? Nah, bro, slow down, motherfucker. Approach me the right way. Turn that camera off. Feel me? Come up to me the right way, and then let's see if I want to talk. Don't just put me on camera just trying to get the reaction. I mean, it make for great content, but at the end of the day, people should have the opportunity to choose whether they want to actually partake in what you got going on before you make them partake in it without them even really wanting to do it.
like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat.
I've triggered this one right here. She has been seriously triggered. Do you want to do an interview?
I'm on the job right now.
Oh, okay. In what aspect of American culture do women not have equal rights?
The fact that we don't have paid maternity leave, but we still have a culture that says that women should care for children, I think it's very sexist.
So you want to go?
Why is that sexist? Why is that sexist to be more traditional and stay home and take care of children? How the fuck is that sexist? That don't even make sense. People just be saying shit just to say shit.
It's the biological ticking of humans that women are the raisers of children.
That's biologically incorrect, sir.
It's your time, though.
Bro, I used to be like, when it came to abortion, I used to be like, nah, fuck abortion. But when it comes to, like, now more and more, I'm starting to see some of you motherfuckers don't need to have kids. I'm sorry. Some of you motherfuckers don't need to have kids. Like, people like her don't need to have kids. Because when you say dumbass shit like that, it just shows you are not fit to be a mother. I'm sorry.
What are you, stupid?
Now, because I couldn't answer that question, I go back over here and dance like an absolute fucking prick.
Excuse me, would any of you like to engage in political discourse with me?
No, nigga. They want to talk to your ass.
Would any of you like to have a debate? It might be a better opportunity for your cause to actually engage in a conversation than just dance in the streets. But I'm starting to think that's all you want to do.
Oh, feminists, mate. They are a weird species, aren't they? And what's that? They would rather dance than actually come up to the guy with the microphone and try and fight their points. Nah, surely not. It's all fun and games. Let's dance for a bit until they ask the big boy questions.
These people be knowing they're not finna come up and talk to you, so motherfucker, that's why I said approach them before you got the camera on. Be like, hey, can I talk to you real quick? If they don't, they don't. But at least you'll get an actual person to talk to you. Like I said, it make great content. But if you really want a good conversation, come up to them while you got the camera off. Like, hey, can I talk to you about some stuff? And they say okay. If they say no, then no. But at least you get a real conversation than these idiots.
What the f*** doing? Because to be fair, mate, I have no idea. It was just an excuse to dye my hair every fucking colour of the rainbow. So I thought I'd become a feminist. It's alright, girls. If they ask us any questions, just come back with some really fucking dumb shit that makes no sense.
That's biologically incorrect, sir. It's your time, though.
So anyway, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at some more dumb cunts. Quickly though, before we do that,
For a very long time, I converted to Islam.
in today's video.
We've been surveilled for a very long time. I converted to Islam 2 years ago, but for folks who have been Muslim and living in America, it's a crisis for them because, you know, you're being surveilled, you're being watched, and children are being affected. In my safe space,
Your safe space.
bulletproof
I didn't know
and
shit.
children are being affected.
What
For folks who have been
Video.
We've been surveilled for a very long time. I converted to Islam 2 years ago, but for folks who have been Muslim and living in America, it's a crisis for them because, you know, you're being surveilled, you're being watched, and children are being affected. In my safe space,
Your safe space.
Look like say what she said.
control safe doors, nothing but kindness in here.
You might call me a pussy, but I won't hear you in my safe space. My safe space.
Bulletproof windows.
Going in a safe space.
You are so wrong! You are so wrong!
What's he wrong about?
Okay, you know what you're saying? You're saying, okay, our country is different than other people. That's what you're saying.
Like, literally, when people have conversations around a bunch of people, that is the worst way to have conversation when it's a bunch of people around and everybody's chiming in. No, if you want to have a real conversation with somebody, do it one-on-one. Because when it comes to shit like this, it's just like blah, 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 back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Nobody ever gets a good point in. And I mean, you might get a good point in, but your point's not going to get across because they got a fucking cheerleader with them. But that goes for both sides. Let me hear what they were saying though. I didn't really understand. I can't even understand what they're saying. What? I don't even know what they're saying.
She said a bad word. That's a bad word.
Get y'all snitching ass up. That's a bad word. That's a bad word.
Look at that kid. He does not want to be here in the slightest. I don't blame you, kiddo. I think all of us here on the Ablaze channel 100% relate to this kid. Learning from a young age, feminism is just cancer.
I wanted to get people's opinions on the migrant caravan on the southern border. How do you feel about it?
I think that a bunch of white people came here like 200 years ago and stole land that Native Americans were living on, and there's no reason for us not.
My problem with that statement right there is when you say they came and stole land, right? Who is to say that the Native Americans didn't steal that particular land before? I'm not saying it's right that what the fucking those people did, but back in those times, people just used to take land. They just take it. Like motherfucker said, "Oh, I'm finna go take their shit because I need more shit." Like that's just what people did. So I can't really blame people for doing what they did when it was that time. You know what I'm saying? That's what people did. Like a lot of shit people used to do is not acceptable now. But can we look at what happened yesterday with today's eyes? Like I don't really like when people do shit like that. And what she gonna say? Oh, what she finna say? I kind of know what she finna say, but I want to hear it before I just make a statement.
Not to let other people come here when we definitely have the land and the resources, and instead of spending like $600 trillion on military, we should give those people medicine and food and water and shelter.
But a lot of people in this country don't even got all the supplies, so we just gonna give it to people that come from other places. That makes no sense. I could see if she said, "Oh, we need to." I agree with the military spending. I agree with that. Like we do spend too much money on the military. But what about people here? You so worried about the people that's coming from other places. What about the motherfuckers here? A lot of people here don't even got clean water like people in Flint. There's a lot of people that gotta get up every day and do some fucked up shit because they don't have the resources. What about people here? That's what I don't understand about a lot of these people that make these statements about these people that's coming from other countries. Oh, what about the people here? What about American people?
$600 trillion. Yes, that is 100% correct. Seeing that the whole GDP of America is still under 20 trillion, you guys need to stop spending $600 trillion every year on your military.
And not treat them like criminals.
So you mentioned the $600 trillion, right? Where does the majority of that money come from?
I honestly don't know. I would assume taxes.
So you're willing to pay taxes?
How you gonna make a statement? How you gonna make a statement about give somebody some money? You don't even know where the money gonna come from. That don't even make sense. Like people don't when they having these conversations, people don't stop to think. When somebody asks them, "Oh, let me think real quick," they just keep rambling on. Come on, bro.
People to come into the country and...
Yeah, my parents are immigrants. I was born here, but my parents were born in India, and they wouldn't have been able to come here without other people paying taxes for them, so I would absolutely pay taxes.
Yes, the $600 trillion comes primarily from taxes. Yes.
Open up their homes, but the public has to...
pay for them. That's just really not how life works.
But the public has to be willing to open up their homes to house like 2, 3, 4, 5 families. Would you be willing to do that?
I live in a studio apartment, so I personally would not be willing to do that. I know that in Los Angeles, there's a lot of millionaires with a lot of big houses and a lot more room than me, and I feel
But if they earned that money, why the fuck do they just gotta give it up? That makes no sense. when people work hard for their money, they just supposed to give it up because somebody. Nah, that's not how it works like that. If you want to give to charity, if you want to help somebody out, should be your decision. You shouldn't have to help to make more space in your surroundings because somebody else needs help. I mean, it might be nice, but I don't think people should be forced just because you got millions of dollars and you're broke. Maybe get a real job or a better job or get a fucking skill instead of going to college and getting some dumbass degree that don't do nothing for you.
It wouldn't be unreasonable to ask a white millionaire that made their fortune through
probably corruption be white?
To Why can't just be house some immigrants so that they can work honestly.
What's that? Me personally, have them into my house? No, thank you. No, that's successful quotation marks. White man. I like that shit.
What? So you think?
No, I personally would not be willing to let a bunch of people stay in my studio apartment. But I am a member of an oppressed class. I'm a member of the poor people, which are like 70% of people that live in this country, and I can't be expected to do.
Here we go. Place the victim card. It was really only a matter of time. I can't do it.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
I'm suppressed. Okay, mate. Whatever you say.
Criminals.
This nigga said suppressed.
You're going in a circle. Yeah, if you make it a crime to try and immigrate, then obviously they're going to be criminals, and then you can call them criminals and say you don't want them to immigrate.
So do you think anyone...
That's stupid. That was just a stupid point. How you gonna say, make it illegal, make it legal, so it's not a crime? Okay, is that so? We say make murder legal, so murder is not a crime. Like what is the extent that we go? I know that's the extreme, but what is the extent that we go? Okay, make drinking for everybody legal, so when minors drink, it's not a crime. Like, you sound stupid. Like, that's not a real discussion. That's not a real point. We just can't let everybody come here. It's gonna fuck everything up. I mean, the world is big, but it's gonna get overcrowded when it comes to. I lost my train of thought. But the reason why you can't just let everybody come here is because other people are going to have to pay for the people that cannot afford to live with tax dollars, and we need tax dollars to go to the shit that we actually need it for, and the government not doing that. So why would we want to spend more tax dollars on some shit that we shouldn't have to spend it on when our tax dollars not even going to what it needs to be? Like, the roads fucked up. Why fucking schools closing down? Like, come on now, bro. Like, we gonna spend more of our tax dollars on shit that shouldn't need to be spent on?
Should just be able to walk into the country.
I think that, again, there should be a measure to check if you are like a registered felon or if you've committed any violent crimes. But like, other than that, yeah, I think if someone wants to come to America, they should be able to.
Well, you heard it here first, boys and girls. I'll be seeing you all next week.
That's the end of that video. I'm not reacting to more of this nigga shit. He won't shut the fuck up. Nigga, I got this. Let me get this, bro. I mean, that's his channel, that's his video, but I got this, nigga. I got this. Feel me? But hey, that's the end of the video. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. You already know what to do. Cause we out. Peace.